If you own a rental property in Los Angeles or Ventura counties, the strategy that worked for the last 5 years is officially dead. For years, you could post your vacancy on Zillow, get 20 applications in a weekend, and have a new tenant in 14 days. Well, as of February 2026, those days are over. Today, that same property is sitting vacant for 45, 60, even 90 days, costing you thousands in lost rent. But in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what has changed in the Santa Clarita rental market and what you need to do to protect your investment. Hi everybody, I'm Larry Fleischman, the founder of Southland Property Management, a property management firm that specializes in protecting rental property owners here in Los Angeles and Ventura counties. My team and I manage dozens of properties, which gives us access to real-time data on what's actually happening in the market. And right now, what we're seeing the most is the most significant shift in the rental market in nearly a decade. The balance of power has shifted from landlords to tenants, and owners who don't adapt are going to be the ones left with costly long-term vacancies. So, what's the first big change? Your time to lease has doubled or even tripled. Throughout 2023 and 2024, a well-priced rental in Valencia or Saugus would be leased in 14 to 21 days. Today, self-managing landlords are calling us after their property's been sitting vacant for 60 days, costing them over $5,000 in lost rent for a typical single-family home. So why is this happening? Well, there's two reasons. First, a wave of new home and apartment construction in the valley has absorbed a lot of tenant demand. Second, after years of aggressive rent hikes, we're seeing what's called renter fatigue. Tenants are staying put longer and they're far more selective when it comes time to move. The urgency is gone. Now, this means you're no longer just competing with the house down the street, you're competing with the brand new communities offering move-in specials and a long list of incredible amenities. The second major shift is that rents have stopped their aggressive climb. For the first time in years, we're not seeing significant year-over-year rent growth. As a matter of fact, in some submarkets, like for older three-bedroom homes in Canyon Country, we've actually seen some slight rent decreases to stay competitive. Now, this is critical. If your property's vacant and you're pricing it based on what you think you should get or what your neighbor got 12 months ago, you're going to be sitting vacant for a very long time. Today, pricing has to be data-driven on a week-by-week basis. We're analyzing the rents of comparable properties on the same street that have been leased in the last 7 to 10 days, not 6 months ago. That's the only way to price accurately in this new market. So what does all this mean for you as a property owner in Santa Clarita? Well, it means the days of easy passive income from your rental are on pause. The post and pray strategy, posting on Zillow and praying for a good tenant, it's now a recipe for financial loss. In this market, you need to be proactive. You need to have a proactive leasing strategy. You need a professional marketing that makes your property stand out and a pricing strategy that's updated weekly. You need a screening system that filters for only the most qualified tenants and a rapid response system to handle inquiries before they move on to the next property. Without that system, you're gambling with your most valuable asset. Look, navigating this new market is challenging, but you don't have to do it alone. My team and I want to offer you a complimentary, completely free, no obligation rental performance analysis. We'll look into your specific property, run the most current comparable data, and tell you exactly what it should be renting for right now. We'll also show you our 6-step leasing system that gets properties leased in this market in 21 days or less, not 60. Look, there's no sales pitch, just data and strategy you can use. You want to get your free analysis? Just click the link in the description below or send an email to info@southlandpm.com with the subject line rental analysis. Thank you for watching. The Santa Clarita rental market has changed, but with the right strategy, you can still achieve fantastic returns without the stress of long vacancies. Be sure to subscribe to our channel because in our next video, we're going to talk about every landlord's biggest fear. What happens when your tenant stops paying rent? I'll walk you through the real eviction timeline in Los Angeles County, and I'll show you how to protect yourself. Once again, everybody, I'm Larry Fleischman. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you in the next video.